Hello and welcome back to another video for Final Fantasy XIV with me, Mioni. This time we're just going to briefly talk about the letter from the producer live, which is set now for the 8th of October. This particular live letter should be all about 6.25, the highly anticipated patch containing a ton of content. We've got Hildebrand to look forward to in terms of the storyline. We have Hildebrand-related relic weapons for Endwalker, which should be in 6.25. There's the Criterion and variant dungeons in the Seldene Subterrane. We have the new Beast Tribe, the Omicrons. There is quite a lot of content in 6.25, and it would appear that this will be the first time we look at that in a live letter. It is going to be during a 14-hour broadcast, which is actually their 8th 14-hour broadcast they have ever done. During the live letter, it will be split into two parts, they say. In the first part, we reflect on patch 6.2 and review what's to come in patch 6.25. So that's the first part of that. Then they're going to take a closer look at what it means to be part of Final Fantasy XIV scenario team. So they say you won't want to miss it, which means the main meat and potatoes of the information will be in the first part of the live letter, and the second part will be a more in-depth look at the scenario team in Final Fantasy XIV. So if you're after major hits of information, including a release date, then you can be sure that will be in the first part of the live letter. The live letter will not be in English, however the presentation slides will be, in both Japanese and English, but we've only got Japanese audio. Now, of course, I will, as usual, do my English audio. After the live letter is concluded, I'll make a summary video, as I always do, and we'll look at all of this info. So things I'm excited about, obviously, are looking at things like the Hildebrand relics. I would love to hear more about the Omicrons. We saw a little bit last time in the last live letter, but it'd be nice to have some finalized details about what exactly you will actually be doing for the relics specifically. So they say they're reflecting on 6.2 and looking forward to 6.25. The work of the scenario team will be the major part of this. With that, they'll have special guests. Daichi Hiroi, who's the lead story designer, Natsuko Ishikawa, the senior story designer, and Banri Oda, the senior story designer as well. So that's going to be interesting. And of course, we're going to have Naoki Yoshida, the producer and director, as well as Toshio Moroshi, who's the global community producer, on hand to direct the whole thing. Now, the actual 14-hour broadcast has its own page. I'll link this in the description of this video. There's quite a lot of things to look forward to. There's all sorts of interviews and activities they're going to be doing. So there's also a Q&A segment with the development team, and there's also a How Do You Like Hydaelyn section as they tackle the Zodiac weapon challenge apparently during the 14-hour broadcast. So that's going to be interesting. You can watch this on YouTube live, Nico and Twitch, so I'll link this specific page. But as you can see, we've got the schedule here, so the letter from a producer live isn't actually that far into it. And then there's like quizzes and Yoshi P on a stroll and a Q&A, and yeah, basically it looks like fun as usual. So yeah, be sure that I'll make videos on any information that will be pertinent. Anyway, much love, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time. I am so hyped for 6.25. I need it now.